And welcome back. This is Finn Cortana, aka the Professor, and today we're playing interactive horror stories. Now, this game popped up in my Steam feed. It's free. It says it's like a choose your own adventure type style. I have no idea if this is going to be dog shit or not, but you know what? Let's go ahead and try it anyways. Um, if you are not following me here on YouTube, it is youtube.com/Sven Cortana. I'm also live streaming on Twitch pretty much any day that I'm off. That's twitch.tv/theprofessorsc. I'm also on Twitter at Sven Cortana. That'll let you know anytime I'm going live on stream or if I'm posting any updates or anything like that. So I guess we'll just start with the doll. This is probably going to be what Nightmare Fuel is going to be about. All right. Oh, there's a lot of. Okay, here we go. You are a single mother. Your daughter, Lisa, is an intelligent girl who doesn't have many friends. You buy her a rag doll. Soon Lisa will claim that the doll can talk, and this is just the beginning of your nightmare. Can the doll be really possessed as Lisa claims? If you are stuck, you can see our Facebook. Okay, alright, play. Press any key to continue. As a single mother, you know how hard it is to look after a 13-year-old girl. Hard, but still joyful. Her presence gives you all the strength you need. Her name is Lisa. She is a shy girl. She doesn't talk much. You got divorced 3 years ago because he cheated on you with his secretary. What a whore. Lisa misses her father, but you don't allow her to see him. She adores her father, but you think he is an asshole. Lisa is a special kid. Her teacher once said that she is too intelligent for a girl her age, but you already knew it. Her reactions are unexpectedly mature. She is also hardworking. You expect perfection from her. Her teacher told you must take Lisa to a psychiatrist. You will do it soon. That's a weird sentence. She is a lonely girl, maybe because she doesn't talk much. You think that she needs friends, so you bought her a rag doll to seize her loneliness. You bought the rag doll from the local toy store. Not an expensive toy, nothing too fancy. Lisa might still like it. You know that expense doesn't make Lisa happier. So the doll is a girl with big blue eyes and curly black hair. She has a wide grin that you can call friendly. Her dress is red, matching her shoes. She also has eyebrows. The unnamed doll waits for her new owner in Kid's bedroom. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. It's Friday. Not a sunny day. The sky is covered with gray clouds. You are driving your car. Lisa sits on the next seat. The seatbelts are worn tight. She looks from the window. She looks from the window blankly without any expression on her face. You remember that the math exam results were going to be announced today. Okay, then I can ask, how are the exam results? Were you able to make any friends today? I bought you a rag doll today. Um, let's ask her about the exam results. Lisa sighs and says, "Terrible. I am the seventh in the class, not first like the previous exam. I know you'll be mad at me. I didn't study enough." Oh, it's okay, darling. She looks at you with slight surprise. You always scolded her whenever she wasn't the best. Now you say, "It's okay, darling." She continues watching the cars passing by. Well, I guess that kind of sucks. Okay. Were you able to make any friends today? No, she says with a determined voice. They are just idiots. For example, they see the other classes in the school as enemies, as if they were an enemy nation with a different religion. I mean, it is still silly to be enemies because of race or religion. These morons in my class hate each other just because they're in different classes. Ugh. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, she says. There isn't any. Oh, there isn't any. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, she says. There isn't any excitement in her voice. Continue driving. You finally arrive home. The doll is in your bedroom, Lisa. You tell her. She climbs up the stairs slowly. Apparently, she isn't so excited about the doll. You follow her to her bedroom. She picks up the doll that's on her bed. I will think of a nice name, Lisa says. But I have got homework to do first. Play comes after study. Yes, study. So you leave Lisa alone in her room. You may have got a lot of work to do. You have got a lot of work to do anyways. Not only will you cook, but you will also need to work on a novel's color illustration as a freelance artist. The deadline is close, so you will work hard now. So you work hard nowadays. You are not so happy with your life. You force Lisa to study in order to have a better life than yours. You work all day. The only break you take is the dinner. Is the dinner. English was not my first language here. You don't talk about anything during dinner with Lisa. I I fully expect that one of these key presses will be a jump scare. It's 2200, bedtime for Lisa. You visit Lisa before she sleeps. She's in her pink dotted pajama. Is that how you spell pajamas? Maybe. She is holding the doll in her arms. Mom, I'm going to tell you something, but you won't believe. After a few seconds of silence, she speaks. The doll can speak. She told me her name is Anna. What? That's impossible. Lisa explains. Anna says that she was nothing but a piece of light, a light that's drifting in absolute blackness, a weak light in the infinite darkness. Then she found life in this doll. She was waiting in the toy store for a friend, lonely. And today she found me. She says that she loves me. And what did you tell her? Lisa smiles. And I said that I will be her new friend and I will always love her. She continues. And then she told me that she was happy. Happy like the times when she used to be an angel. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like any of these options. Alright. So this one shows I don't believe the kid. That's not good. This one shows that I don't like the doll, and the doll's probably going to kill me. And then this one shows that the doll's probably going to take over the little girl. I don't like any of these options. But I will go with my instincts and go, nope. She screams, no! I don't want it to be thrown! She is my friend! Please don't! You feel like the doll is staring at you too. Oh, fuck, I'm going to die. Oh! No. I don't like these options. Lisa doesn't show her emotions usually, but this time you can see she is surprised. Oh, thank you very much, Mom, she says. You kiss her goodnight and leave her with Anna, the doll. This does not sound good at all. Because of all the hard work, you begin to feel tired, and you go to bed. It doesn't take long for you to fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up to the sounds coming from the outside. You hear hysterical laughters coming from the garden. They belong to a girl, specifically Lisa's. You stand up and look outside the window. You see Lisa standing and laughing in the garden under the pale moonlight. She is facing back. You can't see her face. Oh god, there's going to be a jump scare soon. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. You climb down nervously. You wear your shoes and walk to the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You approach Lisa and put your hand on her shoulder. She turns to face you. Oh god. Oh, not like this. It is not Lisa's face. It's not even a human face. The texture of the face is a gray rag. The eyes are quite big for a human. So is the wide smile. The voice changes. It doesn't belong to a girl now, but a demon. She stares at you and laughs. You wake up. It was just a nightmare. You are all sweaty with terror. The morning is already broken. You decide to check on Lisa. Lisa is sleeping peacefully, hugging Anna. Anna is carrying that wild smile that annoys you now. But hey, it is normal. It would be terrible if the doll's face was different than how you bought it. You go to the kitchen to prepare a weekend breakfast. You usually make an omelet with sausage on Saturdays. You will repeat that habit today. You are in the kitchen. You take the sausage and eggs from the fridge. You need to slice the sausage, so you open the drawer to pick up the meat knife. Something is wrong. The knife isn't here. Oh, fuck this shit. No, there's going to be a jump scare. You search the whole kitchen. No drawer is not locked. And it's not looked into. You even looked into the fridge. No, the knife isn't there either. There's only one place you haven't looked inside. The garbage bin. You open the lid. You couldn't find the knife inside the garbage bin. You searched the knife in everywhere possible, but it's in vain. So you decide to use another knife to prepare the omelet. Okay, the knife is missing. I don't like this. After you have prepared the omelet, Lisa wakes up and joins you in the kitchen. You eat the breakfast with her. She doesn't look so happy. There is an uneasiness on her face. Oh my god. I asked if she spoke to Anna today. She did not speak today, but she kept changing her facial. Oh my god, no! She kept changing her facial expression. Sometimes she looked so happy, sometimes not. She was frowning. There was anger in her face. I can't understand her. I can. She's gonna kill me with that knife. It is strange, Mom. I have no idea where the knife went. I bet not. No. You have to study today. No play. Lisa sighed. This is Saturday. But okay, Mom. I will work hard and be better. Then she looked away. She might be hiding her thoughts. She was not such a vocal girl. Oh my God, the breakfast is over. I need to study math, says Lisa, then climbs up to her room. You also need to work on the novel cover. You are both busy now. It is evening now. As you work on the cover, you hear screams from Lisa's room. You rush to her room and you find Lisa standing, breathing in panic. Her arms are full of stitches. Her arms are full of stitches. She did it! Lisa screams, showing her heavily wounded arms as blood leaks on the floor. She jumped and ran away! Lisa points to the open window. Oh, hell no. You look outside, and you can't see any running dolls there. Maybe because she ran away. Or it is too dark outside. Or Lisa is lying. I won't allow her to harm you, Lisa. Slap! 1 to the 5 finger side of the face! Slap! Yeah, I believe this doll is evil. You crouch and hug Lisa, and she cries, I know how hard it is to disbelieve me, Mom, but thank you for believing me. But please, I want to stay alone. I know that she won't come back. How do you know that? No. How do you know that? Oh, fuck. So you let her stay alone in her room. After closing the windows and locking the door, you make sure that no doll can trespass. You get into your own bedroom next to Lisa's room so you can hear her in case she needs you. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's noises in this game. It's 3 a.m. now. It's raining outside. Lightning strikes and enlightens your darkened bedroom. You haven't slept. You don't care about the freelance work you got. All these events make you too stressed to even care about business. You see Lisa. Oh, my God. You see Lisa's silhouette at the door. She walks in. Lisa's holding something behind her back, but you can't see it. She approaches your bed, climbs in it, and comes near you. With a sudden move, she stabs the meat knife in your belly. She stabs you once again. You didn't allow me to live my childhood! She Jesus Oh, God! You didn't allow me to live my childhood. Oh, my God. What a dumb reason to fucking kill your mom. She keeps stabbing at you with bloody insanity. I hate you! Mom! I hate you! These are the final words you hear as your own daughter repeatedly stabs you and commits matricide. Oh, that's great. The end. There are 2 possible endings. Huh. Well, that was weird as fuck. That was, not what I was expecting at all. Oh, let's move on. Moving on, we got the Walsingham Files, Chapter 1. This is a RPG Maker type deal. It's a detective story, some supernatural elements. I have no idea what's going on, so let's just do this. Alright. What? Looks like the graphics from The Escapist. Ooh, yeah. Boots and cats, the boots and cats. Can I move? Oh, it's click. Click, click, click. Okay. Okay. Do. Oh, I gotta take notes? Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me get some. I'll just use my phone. We'll take notes on my phone. Where's my note-taking app? Shit, there it is. Alright. Alright, so we got a notepad app on my phone. So here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, this game does not hold your fucking hand. It will not store important clues and details for you. It's on you to write down what is useful and deduct how it's relevant to the case. This music is jamming. We highly recommend you have a pen, paper, and calculator. Fuck me. It's going to be a math test. I don't like this at all anymore. Good luck and have fun. Check in with Officer Jackson. Okay, so you can't use ASDF. Can't. Oh, you can use arrow keys, though. That's good news. Or you can click. How do I... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm a girl. Okay, girl. Check. Can't complain, really. This sounds like some porn music. Anyways. Though it beats me why the captain has me come in so early every day when I rarely have much to do. Hey, at least you don't have to come in as early as I do every day. Well, these are both chicks. You can tell because of the pointed chins. See, I'm a good detective. So this chick comes in earlier than I do. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go to Captain Ellis. Is this Captain Ellis? Oh yes, Captain Ellis. Anyways, I gotta stop that. Alright, it's a nice town and I like it here, but more than anything, I'm just glad to be back in Massachusetts. So we're in Massachusetts, that's good to know. Ah, yes, where were you before? Norfolk, Virginia. Where we're getting really specific on our little shitty-ass towns. Not that Norfolk is shitty, but, I mean, Norfolk is a bit rough. Why is Norfolk rough? Nowhere near as rough as South Boston. I don't even know how to do a Boston accent. All my Boston accent turns into, like, a really weird southern accent. But definitely rougher. But definitely rougher than Gloucester. Whatever. Oh yeah, you were a Massachusetts State Trooper before. Again, why didn't you go back to the MSP after you applied to leave? I got into a bit of bad fight with my captain in Virginia, who was friends with the commissioner of Norfolk. Who in turn was a classmate of Colonel McMahon, the current head of the MSP. I was pretty untouchable after that, which is why I really appreciate you taking me in, Captain. You know, a bunch of really good recommendations came in for you after you put in your formal application, and from a really varied group of officers from different departments. Really, like who? Sheriff Davers from the Silver Creek Falls, Sheriff Majors from Walleye Head, Lieutenant Visconti from the MSP. You even got a recommendation from an FBI special agent and a detective inspector from Scotland Yard. I mean, what are you, a secret agent or something? Nothing like that. I just handled a really big case in North Carolina, and for reasons that are still beyond my full comprehension, I ran into a lot of departments along the way. That's the case that led you to conflict with the old captain, right? Yes. I wanted to keep the case open, but my captain refused and insisted I close it already. I doubt you'll have anything juicy up here in Gloucester? Gloucester? Whatever. This town isn't often considered ideal for a young detective like yourself. Consider more of a place where overstressed Boston police detectives will wait till retirement. Well, I ain't complaining, sir. As I said before, I am glad I still have a place on the police force. Good, good. So what do you have for me? It's career day at Old Gloucester High School. Officer DeVries is going to give a talk today, but I figured it would be nice to have they heard from a detective too. Given how clear your schedule's been of late, I figured this would be something nice for you to do. Got me to admit that I had free time before asking me to do this. Well played, Captain. I told Officer DeVries to wait for you at the bullpen. She'll drive you over. I'm cool to drive, sir. We can take my car instead. Nah, bring the squad car over. The kids will love it when we show them all the cool gadgets we have. Good thinking. Okay. Not arrow keys, not ASDF. Alright. So I'm just gonna give everything a good looking around real quick. What's in here? Is this my office? Oh, this is my office. I mean, at least you have an office. So I put my unsolved case files. I packed overnight bag. Don't think I need it this time. There's nothing in there. Check email. Sure. No new emails. Nice. Alright. Can I sit in my chair? Alright, so I can check emails in here. I have an overnight bag and stuff and things. Evidence room. Pretty empty, given very little happens in this town. Oh, I bet there's about to be some shit happening right now. So we're gonna go check out up here. I wonder if that clock moves. Oh, you got some hair. Officer DeVries! Detective Fitzgerald? The captain told me that I'm to accompany you to Glitchkicker High School for career day. Yes, ma'am. The principal wanted to show as many facets of police work as possible. Well, it's not like I have anything else to do today, so let's do this. Oh, fuck. Oh, get away from me. What is this? Is this fish sticks? Fish sticks! Not sure why that's gonna be important. Alright, okay, well, I guess that's someone else's desk. What's in here? Oh, okay. Okay, so this is Officer Immerger. 65. Oh, these are stats that I'm bet are gonna have to be Officer Daphne Jackson. Okay, so Sergeant Owens is on leave, and the town has a Detective Fitzgerald. Sir, I just got a call from Sergeant Langley from the Essex County Police. He's requested a detective go meet him at the Willowdale Nature Reserve right now. Oh, any details, sir? My eyes are red as fuck. He seemed distressed and out of breath, so I couldn't hear him properly. Now he's not answering his radio. I'm on it, sir. DeVries, go with her. This sounds like sounds kind of serious, and Sergeant Langley might need the backup. What about career day at Glitchkicker High? We'll just have to cancel. I'll call the principal myself to explain. Now go. Alright. Some bitches getting murdered. Bitches getting murdered. Where's my car at? Do. I assume it's over here. Yes. Are we taking the squad car? Alright. Oh, fuck. We're here? That was anticlimactic. Alright. DeVries, right? That's right, ma'am. You ever been on a criminal investigation before? As a first responder, yes. Not with a detective, though. You planning on taking the exam for detective? Yes, I do. I actually joined the force with the intention of becoming a detective. You seem to be a nice kid and clearly know what you're doing, so I'm going to keep it simple. Let me do all the talking and pay close attention to what I say and what I ask. There will be times when you'll need to follow my lead, understand? Yes, ma'am. Oh yeah, these guys are going to be lesbians soon. Alright. What's in here? Hello? Oh. Okay, so there's nothing going on here. Weird. Okay. Half-eaten fish stick. Messy Park Station. Oh, here's a... The radio doesn't work? We're gonna have a word with the head ranger. Why does a park ranger thing have a cage? Okay, well, that's super weird. Alright, so that's the ranger station. Sergeant Langley? That's me, you're Detective Fitzgerald? That's right. What's with the police line all the way out here? I thought the incident occurred inside Willowdale Forest Reserve. I have no idea what's going on, Detective. I just got orders from Danvers to create a police line with a 100-foot radius around the entire nature preserve. Danvers. Is the Massachusetts State Police running this show? Not yet, but they better take over soon. They got all the police departments from Salem and Georgetown pitching in to complete this big-ass police line. Who'd you get your orders from? Captain Visconti, Troop A. Wow, Visconti is captain of Troop A now? You know her? Yeah, we go back. She was my CO back when I was in the MSP. That explains this then. Explains what? Here, take this envelope. One of the runners gave it to me not 20 minutes ago. He says for your eyes only. It's from Captain Visconti. I see. To Detective Fitzgerald from Captain Michelle Visconti. Sarah, I need you on this one. All my detectives from Troop A have their hands tied, and I can't trust any of these small-time detectives. Glad to hear you're back in Massachusetts. Michelle. You've got to be kidding me, guy. Fair enough. I'm gonna pull rank over. I'm not gonna pull rank over something like this. Your name, officer? Officer Imogen Devis, sir. ID number GL35674. That is GL35674. That's not there on accident. I like the music. The music is really good. Alright. Trying to get down movement, okay. Alright, so we're going inside the park. Oh, this looks okay, I guess. Minecraft? Nope. Okay. This is the park ranger. What's up? Detective Sarah Fitzgerald, Glushkir Police Department. You're a park ranger here, right? Finally. I called the police 3 hours ago. What took y'all so long? Wait, are we the first police officer you've seen since you've called? No, a state trooper came by on his bike about an hour or so after I reported the incident. He said that he'd organize a police line surrounding the nature reserve and that backup was on its way. Until then, the orders were to secure all the entrances to the park and to make sure no one entered or left. Oh, so you're not alone? No, we have 3 rangers in charge of this park and 2 exits. Since I'm the most experienced with firearms, I chose to guard this gate alone, letting the other 2 stay together. I might have a pistol in my pocket. I'm not happy to see you. I see that you're packing serious heat. Are the rest of the other rangers armed? We park rangers are armed better than you regular cops. We don't just worry about criminals. We have to deal with wolves and bears and smugglers. I would like that Oxford comma to be put back in there. As you can see, I have a Remington pump-action shotgun, a hunting rifle, and a Beretta. Jesus Christ, you are pumped. You are, like, loaded down. Damn, it looks like you're going to war. Can't play it too safe with a murderer on the loose and all. Murderer? What the hell happened here? What? Haven't they told you anything? No one's told me jack shit. Don't forget how awful interdepartmental communication can be. Please just tell me everything like you're reporting it for the first time. Okay. Last night about 8:49 p.m. I got a mysterious call at the ranger station. It sounded like a deep and gruff man, and he said, "Tonight they will all die. There is nothing you can do to stop me." He immediately hung up after saying his piece, not giving me the chance to respond. Did you report this to the police? No, we get prank calls all the time. There are like 3 colleges within a 20-mile radius from here. So yeah, assuming it was another prank call, I left it alone and called it a night at 9 p.m. As I had to come in the next morning for my patrol. This guy was just lazy and just like, it's 8:49. Fuck this shit. I gotta get off in 11 minutes. It's like me at my fucking job. Did you detect an accent or anything peculiar about the voice? No particular accent, just normal American, I suppose. His voice was unnaturally deep, like the voice they use for the trailers and stuff. Oh, so you said that it was at night, at 9 p.m. that the night. Oh, huh. Okay, so you said that you called it a night at 9 p.m. that night before you knew, because you knew you had to do patrols the next morning, right? That's right. What time did your new patrol begin? 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and then? I usually start through the south gate, as most of the campsites are closer to the north gate, so I arrive at the campsites a little later. Why do you do that? A lot of young couples like to camp here, and well, they like to do what young couples do in the morning, if you catch my drift. I'm not one to disturb their morning activities. It's the sex. Okay, please cut to the crime already. Sorry. So I got to the little bridge before crossing the creek, and I see a young woman crying, looking as pale as a ghost. I run to her and check to see if she is okay, and she immediately grabs me and screams for help. She won't stop screaming and crying for a good 10 minutes until I can calm her down enough so she can talk. She tells me that on her morning walk she passed by Camp Reverie and she saw big red splotches on the tents and some bodies on the ground. Her instinct kicked in straight away and she bolted away with all her strength looking for help. Thing is, she had just woken up and hadn't stretched, so she got a real bad cramp. that's a that's really specific there, officer or ranger. But she was also frozen in fear from what she saw. Fortunately, I had appeared within a few minutes of her camp. Where's this woman now? I left her with my two colleagues. Figured she'd feel safer in a bigger group. They're at the ranger station facing the north gate. And why the hell haven't paramedics been scrambled here to look over this poor woman? You tell me, detective. It seems mighty strange to me that me and my rangers have been left alone here to handle this for so long. There's something weird going on, that's for sure. So what did you do after you encountered this woman? I radioed in backup from nearby Essex police and called in the rest of my team. When they arrived, I left the woman with them while I ran to my ranger station by the south gate, and then on my way there I was stopped by the trooper. He immediately countermanded my orders and insisted my rangers and I guard the entrances until more police came, which he insisted would be soon enough. This is so weird and so against protocol on so many levels. Who the hell is running this show? Initially, I thought it would be the state troopers, but now that you're here, I guess it's the Essex police running the show. No, didn't you hear me earlier? We're with Gloucester PD. The Essex boys are handling the perimeter. The hell is going on here? Just calm down, guy. What's your name? I'm Oscar. As I said earlier, I'm Detective Sarah Fitzgerald, and this is Officer DeVries. Officer Imogen DeVries, good to meet you, Oscar. As I said earlier, I'm sure am glad to finally have someone else here. Oscar, have you been to the campsite yet? Yeah, I took a quick look after my colleagues arrived. It ain't pretty. Okay, can you take us there? It's just behind me. Come follow me. Oh, arrow keys. Oh, now he's in the lead. Alright, let's see what's so bad up here. Going across the little bridge. So this is the creek where you found the crying woman. That's right. The crime scene is just ahead. Got it. Is everyone okay? Oh, some of the bridge fell out. Yeah, that was close. I don't know what accent you're going to have, lady, but I'll decide on one in a minute. They really should have done something about this bridge before something like this could happen. I'll be sure to report and follow up getting this bridge completely checked. Yes, let's tread lightly and walk on a more stable part of the bridge. Okay. Holy shit. Ooh, Lottie. That does not look good at all. Damn, what the hell happened here? That's what we're hoping you two can figure out. Ranger, can you stand aside if you like? We can take it from here. I've seen my fair share of bear mauling, so I'm used to a little bit of gore. I believe I'd be of most use by your side in case y'all have any questions. Suit yourself. Objective, investigate the crime scene. Okay. That's weird. What is? There's all this blood splattered on this side, but the corpse from the two victims are on the other side of the tent. Let's go ahead and assume that the blood belongs to the male victim. After all, he had his throat cut, and that would cause a big splash of blood like this. If he was attacked on this side, then why would his body be on the other side? Maybe he tried to crawl away, as he was bleeding out and he made it to the other side of the tent. I don't think so. We'd see a blood trail and some marks on the ground from when he moved himself, if that was the case. Maybe the killer moved him there. It's possible, but why go through the bother of moving the body but not disposing of it properly? Hiding the bodies would delay the investigation for a few days. Give the killer time to get further away. Maybe the killer wanted to display the body. You know, show off their handiwork. That's a dark thought, but you may be onto something. We might be dealing with a serial killer here. Anything inside? Completely empty. That's very odd indeed. Horizontal slice of the throat. I think we can be sure that's the cause of death. I can't see any other lacerations. Cuts or bruises on the body. I guess we're going Scottish now, whatever. You have your surgical gloves on you, right? Aye, ma'am. Can you carefully reach into his jacket and trouser pockets to see if he has a wallet or phone on him? See if we can somehow ID this guy. Nah, nothing on him. Not even keys or anything that a thief wouldn't want to steal. Well, looks like we have our work cut out for us. That's a hell of a cut on his throat. Makes you wonder how the murderer managed to get away without having anything else to do with the guy. Good observation. His hands don't have any cuts or bruises on them either. Like he didn't even try to defend himself. He killed himself. Maybe he knew the person that did it. Or they snuck up from behind, and it's a thick wood, and in the cover of night, it wouldn't be hard to sneak up on someone at all. Yeah, this dude killed himself. Maybe he got haunted by something? Multiple stab wounds on the kidney and lungs, and some light bruising on the neck. I suspect the killer came from behind, grabbed the victim's throat, and knew exactly what they were aiming to stab. This poor woman had a much slower and more painful death than her male counterpart. Damn, that means we're dealing with someone that knows what they're doing. I didn't think this murder happened in a fit of rage. I agree. The stab wounds are deep with limited tearing. The killer didn't hack and slash around. They knew how to kill. Check her pockets. Anything like a wallet or phone or anything we can use to identify her? Nothing, ma'am. Killer had time to get their hands on those. Think this could have been a mugging that went badly? No, I don't think that at all. Whoever killed these people came here to do just that. How about sexual assault? Sexual assault victims normally have a lot of bruises and usually have torn clothing if the assault didn't happen at the rapist's chosen location. Aside from her neck, there's no visible bruising on the female's victim's body, and her hands and arms have no scratches or scars. That makes sense, so probably no rape involved in this murder. I mean, we'll truly find out when we have the forensic analysis results. But I don't think there was a sexual assault element to this murder. Oh, fuck. Any blood in the sleeping bag? That's a negative, ma'am. Well, it's pretty obvious that the victims weren't killed in their sleep. It's a bit weird that the sleeping bag is outside the tent, isn't it? Maybe they were airing it. Also, it's a pretty warm October, so I wouldn't be surprised if they chose to sleep outside instead. I wouldn't know. I'm not into camping much. What a weird detail to add. Anything else inside the sleeping bag? A gold necklace with the Star of David pendant attached to it. I guess at least one of our victims was Jewish then. Think this might be an anti-Semitic thing? Maybe down in the South, but you don't really see as much of this sort of thing here happening in Massachusetts. I butchered that sentence. Not to say there aren't any neo-Nazis here. There certainly are some. I wonder where the other sleeping bag is. Maybe they shared the bag. The two victims looked about the same age, and they were camping, just the two of them. They were doing the hokey pokey. It's not completely out of this world to assume that they were a couple. I guess we'll find out after searching a bit more. We'll find out soon enough when we get the results from forensics. As our good friend the park ranger said, couples often come out here for a romantic evening. If we find any of the male victim's semen in the vagina, if we find any of the male victim's semen in the vagina of the female victim, we'll know. Okay, well that was... Check out these bloodstains, ma'am. They're all over the table. Given that the female victim is near, we can assume that's her blood, but let's not rule anything out until we get results from forensics. There's a lot more blood on one side than the other. I suspect she may have been sitting and preparing to eat when she was attacked. She probably slid off the bench when she was using the last of her strength to escape. The food looks like it was just open, but they hadn't started yet. I think the female victim was probably preparing breakfast or something. Boots, cats, boots, cats. Too tense. Maybe the two victims aren't a couple and they're just friends. Oscar, everyone here is supposed to bring their own tents, right? That's right. Do people need to register to use the campgrounds? No, we don't do that. Do you have cameras at the gates or around the park? Only at the ranger stations. It's a lot of work maintaining park cameras that aren't connected to the mains. You have to change the batteries and the tapes all the time. Most parks don't have those. I see. Officer DeVries! Find anything interesting inside? It's completely empty and clean, like it was set up but never used. Empty. Just like the other tent. There is something funny going on around here. Anything interesting on the canteen? No blood or anything on it. It's empty too. It says Warrenville High, class of '09. Well, that tells us at least one of the two victims went to high school. Do you know where Warrenville is, ma'am? Ah, yeah. You're not from around here, are you? No, I'm originally from Fort Lauderdale. That's in Florida. Oh, I heard the weather is wicked nice down there. Why'd you move here? I actually don't like the heat, and humidity down in Florida. So I requested a transfer on after my first year on the force. Also, I'm big into sports, and I want to be close to all the great Boston teams. Great Boston teams. Good choice. I like you more already for it. Well, they've switched accents. So where's Warrensville? It's about 25 miles north of here, right by the border of New Hampshire. Looks like that might be our next pit stop after we finish here. Well, we know where we're going next. Boots to the cats, the boots to the cats. See anything of interest, ma'am? The bin is overflowing with cans of beer and Bacardi breezers. Sounds like my kind of party. Yeah! There's a lot of alcohol for just two people. Clearly, you've never hung out in South Boston. Ranger Peterson, how often are the bins cleared out here? We have it done every morning. We have it done every morning. So this would represent one day of garbage? Not normally. Even if there were a party, most people of the time... even if there is a party most of the time, the people do clean up after they leave. Typically, the type of person that likes to camp and also has a respect for nature and the great outdoors. True, it will be interesting to find out how much alcohol the two victims have in their system after we get the results from forensics. Oh, that's the fucking axe. After investigating the two bodies, I am quite sure that this axe is not the murder weapon. You could not do what the killer did to the victims using such an unwieldy weapon. So, you think this is just for show? I'm certain of it. The killer either put it out here as a challenge or as a poor form of misdirection. And the blood on the axe and tree stub? I suspect he carefully poured it after killing the two victims. Heck, it might not even be their blood. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting right there. Let's come down here and investigate some more. Is there something wrong with this sign? Nope. Can I even get around to the front of this thing? Nope. Alright. So, I think we got everything that's around here. And then, what's up beyond this path? That path leads to Camp Prescott. After that, the northern trail that leads to the north gate. Were there campers in Prescott too? Yes, I believe there were a couple as well. I had my colleagues evacuate them to the northern ranger station as well. I instructed them to keep all the campers there in case the detective in charge wanted to ask any questions. Nice, I'm glad at least someone decided to follow protocol. I can take you up there after y'all are done investigating here. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh, the campfire? The embers are cold. Then we can be sure that the victims didn't light the fire in the morning. Did you hear something? Look, there's a partially burned note in the ashes. Pass it here. We're going to read the note. Brigham Smith International Ltd. I found it. I couldn't believe what the old fisherman was saying, but it turns out it was all true. Take a look inside my storage unit. The code is Lexi's birthday. So we're looking for Lexi's birthday. Either of you have any idea about Brigham Smith International Ltd? Nope. Here, I have all the list of registered businesses for Massachusetts on my tablet. Not a company registered here in Massachusetts. Can you check the National Business Registry? I need the internet for that, but I'm afraid I don't have any signal out here. Yeah, this park is known as a known dark spot for cell phone coverage. One of the reasons that it's diminished in popularity over the years. It's okay. We can check when we get back to Gluskar. Are we done? Okay, we're done. Oh, that was all very interesting and stuff. I really like this music. It's really good. I need water if I'm going to do this particular Let's Play. Doon 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 doon. Dun, 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 dun. And this is Camp Prescott. It's a lot bigger than Camp Reverie. Camp Prescott has always been the more popular ground. It's right next to the river, it's got good fishing, and it can take a lot more people. Real good for class trips or families. So Camp Reverie is more popular with the couples then. That's right, that's right. It's smaller, more private, and better for an intimate getaway. I guess that gives more credence to the possibility that our victims were a couple. Or they were up to something that they didn't want anyone else to say or see or hear. Alright, we're going to cut it off right there. So yeah, this was a two-parter. And yeah. If you guys like the format of this particular Let's Play, let me know. But yeah, make some with the like button, leave on some comment babies, and subscribe to the channel because it really does help out. And we will see you guys next time.